Hey everyone, Fireburn99 here. Welcome to On Your Tail. So, this is going to be a new game I'm going to cover on the channel. This was actually sent to me by Vicarious PR. I hope I said the name right. But yeah, they sent me a free copy of the game to cover on the channel. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. I was going to do like a little review after I finished the game, but I thought, why not do like a mini Let's Play at first? We're only going to do like a couple of episodes at first, but if this is something y'all dig, then I'll keep it going on camera. If not, then I'll just upload a few episodes and then just finish it off cam. But anyway, this is definitely something I don't typically play on the channel. I'm normally playing like a fighting game or like a platformer or an RPG or something like that. But this is a mixture of a life sim and a detective kind of game. And it features like a very adorable art style. There's like a lot of anthro animals in it and, you know, a lot of cool environments. I've only played a little bit of it so far, but we're actually going to start a new game here because I haven't really made it that far anyway. And I'll be able to like explain a little bit of how this game works in the beginning anyway. So if y'all want to see more of this game, if you like this video, obviously later on after you finish it, hit that thumbs up button so I know to continue it. This game actually came out yesterday as well. I meant to mention that earlier. But yeah, I was sent a review key like a few days before release, so I probably could have covered more of that at some point, but whatever. In conclusion, all great writers had various things in common, among which was relying on the great library that is our history. Do not neglect the past. I doubt you will find a more capable teacher. Well, we still have a few minutes before the end of class. Are there any questions? Does talent really exist? Signor Gervasoni? I don't know if I said that right. This game takes place in Italy, by the way, so I'm going to be mispronouncing a lot. I'm probably going to be mispronouncing a lot of names. You are always in the mood for philosophical questions. Are you sure you've chosen the right subject? Let me pose this question to you all, and to avoid chaos, please respond one at a time. What is talent? Talent? Do I have any? Can it be achieved? I wonder. To conclude, it is a good thing to spend your own time wisely, to the extent that we are able to do so. I was so lost in my own thoughts, I missed the whole discussion. Don't hang up, Caproni. I would like a word with you. Of course, Professor. So, Caproni, as you well know, I am one of the judges in the upcoming writers' competition, organized by the Felonelli Publishers, in which you are taking part. Given the prestige of the publishing house, the competition had a great number of participants this year. Normally, I wouldn't bother to interact with one of the participants, but it also happens that you are also one of my students. And I feel it is my duty, as a professor, to give you some notes on what I read. I'm all ears. Caproni, you are technically superior to most of your classmates. When reading one of your texts, it perfectly reflects your more than abundant theoretical knowledge. Thank you very much. However, this great strength of yours is overpowered by a far more serious problem that cannot be solved by more theoretical study. Which is? Caproni, I'll be frank with you. Your work looks like it was written by a robot. It is well structured, but completely lacking in emotion. There's no feeling to it. Damn, he's really exposing her for using ChatGPT? That's crazy. Forgive the bluntness, but if I didn't know better, I'd say it resulted from that artificial intelligence everyone is talking about. More experienced writers than you have already produced especially captivating material, particularly for the judges. You are young. You still have time to get some life experience, which will help you grow as a person and as a writer. This is the only information I can give you. You will have to blaze the rest of the trail on your own. I can't believe it. Is this actually happening? They're rejecting my work? There must be something I could do. There must be something I could say. There must be, right? Alright, so Yes, this is the kind of game where you're actually able to choose your own decisions. I really love this a lot, and this is our star character of the show, obviously. This is Diana. Very adorable character. She is very relatable in many ways, and let's see the different options here. We could take note, defend ourselves, or stay completely silent. Let's go feral, fuck it. Defend yourself. Earlier you said my work had no feeling to it. What did you mean by that? Yeah, because I would be pretty upset hearing something like that. My mother's a police officer. She always tells me about her cases when we see each other. I was inspired by that to write a story. Isn't that real enough? Caproni, as you said, you were inspired. But you never lived through those experiences. Do you see the difference? I think so. I don't know what to say. Alright. You know, it would be funny if I just got angry. Let's do it. This is so unlike her, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You said it yourself. My work is technically superior to the others. I don't see why I shouldn't be the front runner. Technically superior to your classmates, Caproni. To your peers. There are authors out there, authors out there, who you should never dream of considering to be on the same level as. I see. The competition is ruthless. I could scream. Let's scream. I cannot believe it! Caproni, this is not a chat with friends at a bar. Maintain some decorum. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Okay, I don't want to get this girl in trouble. What is happening to me? Caproni, if you have nothing more to add, I will conclude this discussion. I have a lot of things to do. But I would be happy to continue this discussion in the classroom. Yeah, let's give up. Thank you for your time, Professor. I will think about what you said. Don't stress about it. I have one last bit of advice. Try to disconnect for the rest of the day. As a famous writer once said, you can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with a club. Think about that, perhaps while you go for a walk. I will. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. Alright, also, we will get character cards. So this game actually has a lot of collectibles. Every time you encounter a new character for the first time, you get a new item, you see a new environment or something like that, you will get their card. You can rotate it, and you can also read the bios on the back, but also the bios show up on the side of the screen as well. So, Professor Vecchi, a literature professor at the university, he is known for being demanding and authoritative. After many years of teaching, he seems to have lost some of his tact. Santa. Madre. Diana! It's me! I can't believe that actually happened, and so suddenly, too. Months of writing, just to be told it looks like it was written by AI. Your face is artificial intelligence. Let him know! Listen to yourself. Vecchi is right. No, he's not right. But how the heck do I improve? Get some life experience. He makes it sound so easy, but how am I supposed to experience life when I'm so busy every day? Also, just wanted to point out, you can press the L button down. If you ever accidentally click too fast, you can like go back. You can read the whole conversation, so pretty good. I love how games do that now, because back then you couldn't do that. With university, part-time work, study, sports, personal projects, hobbies, along with additional outings weekly with friends, so you don't go completely crazy, you really only have time left to sleep. It's a miracle if I get to take a walk in the woods once a month. Aww. For heaven's sake, now what? I have no idea what to do. I can stare off into space. We'll do it again. One more time. Okay, no, just one more time. Oh, she's crying again. Just one more, I promise. This is the last one. Okay, I'm curious. If I keep doing this, is she gonna bawl in tears? What is it that's so intensely staring back at me from the abyss? Wow, I love this game. Staring off into space certainly won't be of any use. You can't wait for inspiration. You have to go after it with the club. Look for it, huh? Where? How? Getting my butt up off this chair might be a good start. There you go. Alright, so yeah, this game is primarily controlled in this overworld here. You can walk around, look around with the right camera, and you can interact with certain things. You can usually see what you can interact with these little white dots right here. So here is a box of postcards. Let's interact with that. The box with Grandma Sarah's postcards. She traveled the world when she was a pilot and always had amazing stories to tell. If I could only go where she went. Look at that. Oh, we can see a couple of things here. Let's check out New York. Ah, the Big Apple. It's making me hungry more than anything else. I'm sure you could find great stories on every street corner there. But I don't think I could stand all that chaos. Morocco! All those spices! So colorful, so enticing. I can't help but imagine the incredible smells. Not to mention all that candy. I've got to stop thinking about food. Molice! I probably said that wrong. Sometimes I feel like we forget it even exists. Still, look at all those views, and here Grandma Sarah seems to be enjoying dinner by the sea. That's odd. There's a restaurant receipt stuck to the back of this photo. I can't read, guys, I'm sorry. Look at that feast, and it costs so little? Santa Madre. I'll have to go there at some point. How strange. All of these postcards come from well-known places, but most are from Borgo Marina, an almost unknown little village on the Ligurian Riviera. I said that definitely wrong. Nona used to go there when she was a kid, and I know this place completely won her over. Her stories convinced my parents to take on vacation in Borgo Marina, but one thing led to another, and in the end, we never went. Oh, the postcard. Alright, a postcard from Borgo Marina sent by my grandmother Sarah years ago. Grandma traveled all over the world and wasn't easily impressed. So why did this village make such an impression on her? Mind Palace! My mind palace where I organize all my discoveries. Tidier than my bedroom, at least. What are you hiding, Borgo Marina? Alright, let's press Y to open up the Mind Palace. This is a actually very important place in the playthrough because you will be able to see all the cards you collected. So we're going to travel around. Let's check out the ones we've done so far. It'll have a little notifier icon so you can peep the ones that you recently got. They come in many different categories. You have different character ones, tools, and there's also many for like the different environments, items, as well as tutorials. So if you ever learn something new in the game and you somehow completely forget it, you can actually go here in this tutorial one and you can like revisit and relearn how to do everything. So that's something I really do like about this game. It really lets you go back and see everything that you missed out on. And as you can see, there are 831 cards total. There could possibly be more in the future if this game gets like more updates and stuff. So yeah, if you like collecting things and you're a completionist like I am, then yeah, you're going to be playing this for a while. So that's everything from there. I think that's all we can really do in here. Yep, let's get out of here. Let's change and leave. I guess I better change. Artificial intelligence. I still can't believe he said that. Santa Madre. I may be sad, but at least I have style. There you go. She's rocking that. Diana's clothes. Suitable for any occasion without seeming out of place. This fly jacket belonged to Nona Sarah. That's pretty cool. And casual clothes. A dress with a minimalist design for those trying not to get noticed. That was a pretty rad clothing choice as well. I hope. Maybe I even have some change in my pocket. Do ya? Hey, that's where you'd gotten to. I was looking for you. Chronolens, a strange object combining a clock and a magnifying glass. If I concentrate and look through the glass, I can see the past. That's a very important item. We will be using that at some point. One of the few things I have left to remember Grandma Sarah by. If only she were here, she'd know just the right thing to say to turn everything around. If only. Oh. I'm gonna get emotional over this dang character. Alright, so, I believe that's everything to do around here. I'm pretty sure you can change clothing later on, but we'll worry about that at some point. There's a few different rooms in the house. We can't obviously see... We can't interact with those, obviously, but you can check and see. I think that's a picture of my parents. You can see a lot of cool different portraits and stuff here. Like, there's a lot of detail. I'd better tell my folks I'm going out. Oh, that's Mom! I'm not being mean, Diego. I'm just being realistic. Realistic or not, we are her parents, and we should encourage her. Wait, are they talking about me? It's important to encourage her in the right place and at the right time. Let me make it clear, I believe in her. But what are the chances she'll be chosen? As likely as it was back in my days, I was only able to publish a book by trying repeatedly. Not to mention, I had your support back then. Doesn't our daughter deserve the same treatment? Santa Madre, Diego, it was different back then. We were different, and above all, we weren't parents. We have a duty to Diana to make sure she has a bright future. I don't want to see her suffer. That's all. Mama. I think she would suffer more knowing that deep down we don't really believe in her. I told you, Diego, I do believe in her. I'm just worried about her. Then let her try. She has a lot of talent, and the competitions will help her. But these wonderful competitions won't get her a job. I wouldn't be so sure. And you'd risk your daughter's future on that uncertainty? Are you sure this is the right path for her? I don't know. Nobody really knows except her. Papa. I'll never be able to talk to them now. I'll leave a message on the board. Yeah, this is a pretty rough spot. Alright, Mom! Violetta, Becky, sorry if I said that wrong, is an ambitious policewoman and a lovely wife and mother. Many say that we look alike. I hope I've inherited her strength. And Dad, tall and burly, Diego Caproni is a full-time dispenser of warm hugs for me and Mama. He teaches at the high school and writes fiction with me as a hobby. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty wholesome. Alright. Now let's leave a message here on the board. It's my turn to cook, but right now, I just prefer to eat gelato out of the container. That's pretty funny. Oh, Vispa keys. Where should I go with these keys? In theory, I could go anywhere. All roads lead to Rome, right? I don't want to go all the way to the capital. Grandma saw the world, but nothing impressed her as much as Borgo Marina. What did she find there? The keys to my Vespa! It would be strange if I had the keys to someone else's Vespa. True that. What might I find? I can't find the strength to talk with my folks. I won't make it back for dinner. I hope they understand and don't worry. Or at least I hope they understand. With the vague message like that, I don't know, I'd be pretty concerned. But anyway, let's get out of here. I can't believe it. Am I really doing it? Am I really going to Borgo Marina? What if it's a bad idea? Enough. Now's not the time for thinking. Now's the time for action. There you go. Make your own decisions out here. So I believe, they have like fully animated cutscenes at certain parts. That was a little bit buggy on video, sorry about that. But yeah, there's like a nice little animated cutscene right here. You can see like the beginning credits right here. Really cool. Huge shout outs to everybody that worked on the game. You can easily tell they're doing their thing right here. And voila, now we're gonna go ahead and wait for the next scene to load. Might do a couple cuts here and there. Well, we ended up somewhere. Promontory? It looks like a quiet place where you can smell the sea and enjoy the sunset. Where exactly, though? Let me quickly check my phone. Oh, you didn't pick it up, did you? I don't believe it. Can I really be so dumb? I go on a spontaneous trip, barely remember to tell my parents, and then forgetfully leave my phone at home? You really are the greatest, Diana. Can't I do anything right? Is that too much to ask? Santa Madre. There's no sense in taking it out on yourself, though. Looking on the bright side, I've gotta say, it was nice getting here. Of course, I don't have the faintest idea of where Borgo Marina is, but I am certainly closer. I'm scared I've hit a dead end, though. I'm going to stretch my legs. Maybe that'll help me think. If I was a Ligurian village, where would I be hiding? Think, Diana, think! Escapism on two wheels after a trip like that on Vispa. I just want to stop and catch my breath for a second. Understandable. Alright, so now we're in this open-looking environment. Very beautiful, by the way. My god. Our team did their damn thing here. We can't get on the Vispa now, because we need to take a little break there. Lucky there's the view to keep me company. Hello, who's that? That part's blocked off, so all we can do is go up this way. Hello, pensive girl. Hey, do you mind if I stop here for a second? Ah! I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. No, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have snuck up on you. It's my fault, I was lost in thought. Stop for as long as you'd like. Did you also need somewhere all to yourself? You could say that. This morning, I took a bit of a blow at the university, and now I'm looking for a specific little village. But I barely know where I am. I've never been so far from Turin by myself. From Turin? That's at least 3 hours from here. What's the name of the town you're looking for? Maybe I can help you. Borgo Marina. Ever heard of it? As far as I know, it should be around here. But I couldn't find it. Maybe it wasn't the best idea in hindsight. I can't blame you. I'm supposed to be at my graduation party. Sorry, what? What are you doing here? It's not the same situation, but I could ask you the same question, don't you think? Touché. Maybe I just wanted to enjoy the sunset. Yeah, it really is beautiful. I'm just rotating the camera slowly because I feel like that fits. I think I'd better head back. Enjoy the sunset. It'll help you think. I'll try to take your advice. Thank you. Where did I put them? Huh? I can't find my... Oh no! What's wrong? I've lost my car keys! I must have dropped them around here somewhere when I was straightening out my backpack. Wait, maybe I can help. I mean, how hard can it be to find some keys? Especially when you have your grandma's trusty chrono lens. She always told me that it was magic, and that it will help me find what I was looking for. I still don't know whether I believe it or not, but I have to say, it definitely makes it easier to find things. I used to play with it as a little girl. Santa Madre, I hope that girl doesn't think I'm crazy. I don't know. The lost keys! This girl has lost her keys. They can't be far away, so here's our first mystery. Oh no, don't worry about it, really. The last thing I want to do is waste your time on my problems. Alright, investigation, 1 through 4. Like every detective worth their salt, Diana will have to investigate. The investigation zone is the area where you can find all the necessary clues to solve a mystery. On the top of the screen, there are icons to show the clues you need in order to find the investigation zone, in order to continue the deduction phase of a mystery. Sorry, I'm reading too fast and I'm skipping lines. Use the chrono lens or interrogate those nearby to get clues. Once you've got all the clues, you'll automatically move on to the deduction phase. Sometimes the clues aren't in the same place, and you'll have to explore Borgo Marina. In those cases, there will be more investigation zones to check out. Okay. Remember I said I came here from Turin? Time isn't a problem, and I was the one who offered. Alright. So, we have our first one. We're going to click X now, and that'll activate the chrono lens. The chrono lens lets you see what happened in the past, helping you to find important clues. Hold down the left trigger to look through the chrono lens and compare the past with the present. When you find a difference, you can analyze the clue by holding down the right trigger to get a clue card. Cool. Alright, so let me back out real quick, actually. So remember, when pressing Y, it sends you to her mind, where you can see everything. Like I mentioned before, remember, if you ever forget where you are, you can always check the mystery part right here. Check out the mission you need to do, and you can also... sorry, did not mean to go back. Let's back out. You can always go back and reread tutorials. So keep that in mind. Okay, so first things first, you want to make sure you ask her a question. Make sure you talk to the characters near you. First the map on the tree, now the car keys. Today is not my day. So you hear how she said the map on the tree. Let's go to the tree here, and we can easily see that the map is up there. So let's activate the chrono lens. We'll take a peek here. Focus. Bam! The map on the tree. A map ended up on the tree. Where did it come from? Now, the chrono lens can help you see things from the past. So let's go back again. Activate that thing, and you can clearly see the wind had blown it up there. So now what we're going to do next is we're going to reactivate it. I don't know why I put it back in the first place. But you can see the keys on the hood of the car. There's a bunch of stuff on the hood. Items on the hood. There was an open map and some items on the car hood. I wonder where they ended up. Bam! I can't see anything else of interest around here. It's time to solve this mystery. So now that we've collected all the clues from the clue cards with our chrono lens, we now have to find out exactly the sequence of events that happened. And this is one thing I really love about this game. Like, you know, finding the clues is one thing, but they make you retrace the steps, and it's incredible. You guys will see it when it comes. Alright, the lost keys. This girl has lost her keys. They can't be that far away. Alright, let's solve that. Deduction! Now you have all the clues. You can try to figure out what happened in the deduction phase. Play the clue cards with the up on the D-pad to reconstruct the order of events. Complete all the objectives to solve the mystery. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. With every attempt, you might learn something new. Cool. Alright, so turn 1. Clearly, the items were on top of the hood first. So when she got out of the car, she likely put the stuff up there. Then afterward, the stuff ended up on the tree there. And of course, the wind was the cause of that. And then bam, the keys fell off the hood of the car. And she ain't got bunnies, so she can't reach that. But yeah, easy. There you go, Diana, you freaking genius. Alright, mystery solved. The girl's keys are near the backpack. Let's take a look. As proven. Here are the keys. Car keys. The car keys of the girl you met at the promontory. I need to learn how to read. I really do. Alright. Got that out the way. Here are your keys. Thank you so much. You really found them. What's wrong? You know, I thought I would be relieved to get my car keys back. But I want to throw them off the cliff and stay here forever. I don't understand. You just graduated. You should be happy. What went wrong? You know when you desire something with all your heart, then the moment you get it, it doesn't seem so special after all? I got the highest grade possible and even graduated early. I gave it my all, but now I don't feel anything. I don't understand. Do I want something impossible, or am I missing something? Maybe what you desired wasn't really that important? Math is my passion. I have no doubt about that, but when I'm not surrounded by numbers, I feel so wrong. But a piece of paper isn't going to help solve my bigger problems. We'll console her. I don't think I'm the best person to be handing out advice, but you've got to be proud of what you managed to achieve. Maybe a degree is just the thing you were missing. I know it's not easy, but if you can focus on the positive, it gets simpler to keep going. Think about it. You've got a graduation party waiting for you, a reason to celebrate, and friends to celebrate with. Friends that must be getting worried about you, I'd imagine. Yes, I think you're right. It may not be a solution, but at least it's a start. Maybe you'll be able to find yours too. For now, I'd better go. And thanks again for helping me. Sorry for bothering you. Aww. And she drove off. Will we see her again? Only time will tell. Oh, look, the parked car was hiding a path. Cool. Oh my god, she left her backpack. Diana, she really is just like you. You two are just alike. Dang, that girl forgot her backpack? I hope she realizes. Yeah, that would suck. Imagine how many important things could be in there. Alright, so now that we solved the mystery, I think we're going to end off now. But I do want to walk down here a little bit. And here, how do you go down? Let's peep and see exactly what we can do. We can go inside that tunnel over there. But I think over here is probably a dead end. Yeah, dead end. But anyway, that is the beginning of On Your Tail. We solved a mystery. We met a new friend. Unfortunately, we did not keep contact with her. But we managed to help her find her car keys. And now she's going off to her, graduation party. Hopefully. Anyway, whatever happens next, we'll find out next time. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And perhaps you will see an episode 2. Just make sure you let me know if you want me to keep continuing this on the channel. I will play it if you guys really want me to do it. And with that, I'm going to end off now. Special thank you to the publishers for sending me a copy of the game and the PR team. Really appreciate that. And I will see y'all in the next episode. Perhaps.